Hey guys, welcome back to Mage's Library. Alex, thank you for coming back and spending more of your time with me. As you know, just give you an idea on the timeline. I just came back from the storage unit and I was sarcastically discussing buying out the yoked plow beast and the various facts to consider whenever you do a big move on a card. It doesn't matter if it's one of the fetch lands. It doesn't matter if it's a janky common from one of the most popular sets, Theros. I couldn't have made this up, so that's why I want to make a video about it. You're going to have to trust me on this. I don't have a fictitious buyer account. I didn't spend a silly amount of money on dumb cards just to make a video and try to convince you guys some of the cool things that happen in this and what to expect and what to prepare for and how to manage it. So here's the order, and as you can see, none of the information for the buyer is out there. Shameless self-plug, that's me, Mage's Library, TCG player. On eBay, it's all lowercase and one name. Again, shameless self-plug in case you want to buy some cards from me. So here's the order. Let's go over it. This guy spent almost 40 bucks. After the fees, after I give the post office some money to send this on its way, I'm going to get about 30 bucks from this particular order. And here's what came in. This guy bought all of my Paragon of Open Graves. He bought all of my Paragon of New Dawn. He bought all of my Feast of the Fallen. He bought all of my Scepter of Empires, and he bought all of the Young Wolf that I had on TCG Player. So, a couple things, a couple possibilities. He bought a ton of cards on TCG Player, and because the TCG warehouse did not have the inventory at the physical warehouse to complete the order, I have an obligation as a TCG direct seller to send off the order. If you've never purchased on TCG Player using the direct program, just to give you a heads up, when you buy from the direct program, it'll come from the warehouse. And if they don't have it, the direct seller that they're using the inventory to complete the sale is responsible for shipping it out. So that's a possibility, or this person just bought it from me direct. Either way, it doesn't matter to me. You always have to leave your emotions at the door when you're running a business. I don't care. I'm grateful for this person. I'm glad that he is supporting my business. I'm glad that they reviewed my feedback or whatever and just decided that they could trust me. And again, you got to leave your emotions at the door. There's always this talk about how you can invest or make money on Magic the Gathering, and I've always considered these paper stocks. And so in this instance, everything that I had listed on TCG Player were my outstanding shares, if you will, of the Magic the Gathering market. And this is what I was comfortable selling in the marketplace at the price that I had listed. As I was discussing in the road trip video, I probably have a ton more of this stuff in the storage unit. And when I go back to do a restock, I'm going to check the market price. I'm going to see what the activity was. I'm going to check MTG stocks or whatever is out there to see what the prices are looking at. There's pricing tools on TCG Player that you can use. You can look at the average pricing. And just because I sold 26 or 26 copies of Feast of the Fallen doesn't mean that I'm going to go to the storage unit and get 26 copies of Feast of the Fallen. It also doesn't mean that I only have 26 copies of the Feast of the Fallen. I have no idea how many copies of Feast of the Fallen that I have right now that is in back inventory and is coming in collections that I bought and purchased. So just some ideas to throw out there and some of my personal opinion. It's not just because I said it doesn't mean it's the Lord's gospel truth. I don't expect you to take it for that. But just my experience, sharing with you something that I thought was interesting. It's an intriguing order to me to be packing today. I just happened to be discussing something similar to this topic. So wanted to share it with you, wanted to show you, again, the importance of keeping your stuff organized. You never know who's going to buy what. And I was the one who got to make this sell to this particular individual because I had all of my cards organized. So it's not always going to be fancy foil dual lands that you're selling. It's not always going to be the masterpiece cards that you're selling. Sometimes it's stuff like this, and it's part of your orders that you pack out in the day. So just wanted to share again some of the experiences and happenings here at Mage's Library. So thanks for taking your time, guys. I'll see you soon.